To a lot of people, the vote to raise the debt ceiling should have been a no-brainer. At the end of the day now, the creditworthiness of the United States has been called into question. The ability of the nation to pay its debts has been cast in doubt. At the end of the day, was all the posturing worth it, and how did it help improve business conditions or the overall economy?
It hasn't helped. What I fear, and this is a very realistic fear, is the real day of reckoning. The day when investors from around the world and in the U.S. take a look at the United States government and say, I don't think I'm going to loan you any more money. So the world does look to the U.S. for leadership, and we're providing not very good leadership at this point in time.
You're making the case that President Obama is ill-equipped to deal with our economic problems. Why is that?
He has absolutely no experience in the private sector at all.
But the title is President of the United States, not CEO of America Industries. The main goal of a corporation is to make a profit. A nation has many goals, not the least of which is to ensure the well-being of all of its citizens.
The number one priority of federal government really is the national defense, protecting our system, our economic system. You know, we do need regulation, but we need effective regulation. So, you know, we need significant, you know, dramatic tax reform, but tax reform that is all targeted toward promoting economic growth.
But is that really what promotes job creation? I mean, as a former CEO, I think you would probably say that it's demand for the product that would lead to your hiring decisions rather than tax policy.
Sure. But again, when you are costing the economy $200 to $300 billion a year just to comply with that tax code, the single best thing we could do to get our economy going again is take a look at everything the Obama administration has done and repeal it.
The main domestic initiative under the Obama administration was the health care law. And I wanted to give you an example from my previous reporting experience. I had worked in Michigan, and about a decade ago had a chance to interview Rick Wagner when he was the chairman and CEO of General Motors. He was making the case that there needed to be national health care reform, or you would see large corporations going bankrupt. Now, this is the chairman of General Motors, not some liberal left-wing hippie or some fly-by-night company. I mean, this is the guy who is in charge of the company that sat atop corporate America for a century. And he was calling for national health care reform, saying that if we didn't do it, companies would go under. Isn't it in the best interest of our companies, who bear the largest burden of health care in this country, to have some kind of health care reform?
Well, I guess he'd rather have the nation go bankrupt, because that's what we're really talking about right now under Obamacare. I'm willing to work with anybody, and I mean that, anybody who's willing to seriously sit down and address these issues.
Your vote on the debt ceiling bill, though, would indicate that you weren't willing to budge, and that contradicts what you're saying about being able to work and compromise, doesn't it?
Listen, I voted against the debt ceiling agreement because it didn't do anything.
But as a senator from what has been described as a perfectly purple state, don't you have an obligation to find some compromise in the middle rather than just be the party of no, as the Republicans have been accused of?
My obligation is to communicate how urgent, how dire our financial situation is to the voters of Wisconsin and America. You know, the only promise, Mike, I ever made during the campaign was I would never vote with my re-election in mind. I don't worry about that. What I'm worried about is the bankrupting of this nation.
Senator Johnson says he flies home every weekend to be with his family and to meet with voters in Wisconsin. He'll be here in the state until the next Senate session begins in the fall. Back to you.